2K Beach champion is Ocelia.
First of all, I just want to thank 2K TV for giving me this opportunity, and I want to thank all my supporters and thank all my followers and all my subscribers. Next year, I'm going to try to be the first legend. You know, we're going to keep grinding. Shout out to Ronnie 2K, even though he can be a little crazy. I want to shout out my boy Forensic Files, AI Player, Rome Pill, my boy Uzi. And if y'all aren't already, make sure y'all go follow me on YouTube at Ocelia. That's Ocelia.
This is a team that takes every home game very seriously. And you can see that from their shot earlier as they came through the tunnel. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony. Let's see some of the numbers here for Karl Anthony Towns.
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection's been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Weber. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Edwards. And it's Carter in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, get out there with Miracle Man. Then it's Magician. And there's the Monster. And it's Tyler in at the 4 spot. And he gets the bucket. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And it's the Raptors ball. Now Edwards. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. The kick out to Towns. And the 3 off target. Leonard on the wing. So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Miracle Man.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the rejection by Towns.
Well, that play is so much about his reach and determination affecting the game defensively.
Now, here is Weber. D right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson. Down low. Here's Towns. And it's blocked. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Woo.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Johnson. And again, no good by Toronto.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Count the basket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
That's tipped. Tyler. And another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Carter outside.
Timeout.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here to check out the stats for ABC. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's around 18 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
And finished off by Leonard.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Pass to Towns. Johnson surveying the floor. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Toronto making a change here. Flynn's checked in. Wilson against Carter. Weber, after 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Wilson the pass to Tyler. Inside, the Monster lays it up off the glass. The Monster's got his second basket.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And the shot is good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. ABC's checked in for Tyler. Money comes in for Magician, and it's Morant in for Leonard. Morant passes to the Monster, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Pass to Carter. 8 feet away, and that one goes long.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. And then Carter with the dunk.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Raptors trail by 17. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Flynn. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Derek Favors pulls it down. So Favors will bring it up for the Raptors. 17-point game. Tries from 10. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Newton. That one falls coming off Carter's feed.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Gill. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
That shot, no good. And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
We've got money. Ja Morant, he's out there with Bradley Beal. And it's ABC, and it's Embiid in its center. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Edwards. Favors is out there with Gill. And it's Flynn in at the 1. And that one's good, Morant.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Flynn, it's good.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
To the middle, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Flynn against Morant. Flynn kicks to Edwards. Foul. In the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Tyler, he's checked in for ABC. Magician comes in for money. Leonard, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Miracle Man in for Ja Morant.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Weber. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the Raptors call time here. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
The Monsters checked in for Joel Embiid.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Passes it to Newton. Now here's Towns. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. Here's Weber. 8 feet away. It's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Miracle Man. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside, Towns. Kicks it to Edwards. Now the pass to Johnson. Fades and shoots. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Raptors trail by 19. And Cowboys going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Carter, he's checked in for Toronto. Here now is Weber. He also stepped up against the Warriors in that win. Looking to end the run, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Los Angeles leading by 17. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Warriors. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And in these late season stages, Doris, there are always a few surprise players that step up their game.
There's a real rhythm to the NBA calendar, Kevin. And this is why year-round conditioning and your year-round calendar matters. You know, the deeper you get into a year, there are certain players who get stronger because they put in the time and the commitment in the offseason, and they've stuck to their routine and their schedule during the year. All of those things matter.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunity, get to the line. Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
With the shot, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Raptors trail by 17. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, Toronto no luck. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. It's blocked. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Edwards leading the charge.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Off target with his 3. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Looks good, is good.
Timeout.
Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast breaking style, and they are all in.
And Beal kicks to Morant. ABC passes to Embiid, and it's good. 2 points. Embiid's got his second bucket tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Flynn against Beal. Pass to Johnson. And he makes good on the layup.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Raptors trail by 17. Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Here's Money. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Both good from the line that time. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Johnson outside. Pass to Carter. From the arc. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Los Angeles leading by 19 points.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Johnson outside. Lets a floater go, and he sinks the layup. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. And guys, for Los Angeles, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb.
And that's all.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Raptors trail by 19. They've got Embiid. Get out there with Miracle Man. Then it's Magician. And it's Tyler in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Weber gets the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Miracle Man and the powerful one-handed slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. From 8. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking it.
The putback, it's good on the putback. And Los Angeles leads by 18.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. It's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. The Raptors have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Free throw good from Weber. And Toronto make A change here. Flynn's checked in. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Weber hits them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's the monster. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns. For Los Angeles, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Outside Flynn. Passes to Newton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Raptors have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Miracle Man. Here's Morant. That one falls. Morant's got 9.
With the handle and the acceleration, Morant moves around the court with the ball on a string.
Weber with it. Leonard picks him up. There's the pass to Newton. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Morant against Flynn. Pass to Towns. Toronto working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Here's Flynn. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 20. Morant passes to Wilson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Toronto, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Flynn. Here's Weber. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off. His feet and drive right around him.
Los Angeles calls timeout, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for the Monster. ABC comes in for Tyler. Money's checked in for Magician. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Leonard.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Money. He's around 10 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
Edwards passes to Weber. Over in the corner, Edwards. Shot from the wing. Here's Favors. Outside to Weber. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Weber's got 10 points in just the second half.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Carter, the best to Flynn. Here's the floater. He lays it in. Flynn's got 6 points.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Embiid dishes to Morant. And Beal kicks to Morant. Pass to Embiid. Outside for Beal. Drops in the tray. And Los Angeles leads by 21.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Weber. Out to Carter. And here's Weber. He's got 14. Here's Favors. And Embiid with the block. And so it's Los Angeles sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Toronto right now, Gill is out there with Favors. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Edwards. And it's Flynn in at the point.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
The Raptors shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. The open shot, Edwards. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And that's 15 points for Anthony Edwards. Here's Miracle Man. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line. For one more.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Tyler comes in for ABC, and it's Wilson in for Money. Here's Miracle Man, and that one is hammered home.
And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising, but he is just so good. Here's Flynn. Passes it to Johnson. And it's blocked.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Off the inbound pass. Here's Weber. Good, and the assist goes to Town.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the Raptors call time here. It's been quite a game for Miracle Man.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Towns finds Carter. He lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop layup. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Miracle Man. There's the killer two-handed slam.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Johnson, good.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Oh!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Carter kicks to Towns. To the inside. Here's Weber. Sweet move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the first one drops. Good on both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Miracle Man, and he dunks it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Raptors. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Outside, Towns. The pass to Carter. And the Raptors miss again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The monster passes to Tyler. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Carter with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Miracle Man.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. He kicks it to Leonard. Pass to the monster. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Takes the 3. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Weber. Weber's got 3 assists tonight.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Edwards passes to Weber. Kicks to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Carter left side. The three-pointer no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
The monster. Towns with the defensive effort. Raptors trail by 20.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing. To its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Miracle Man.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Johnson drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 17.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
Yeah.
that's for sure. And now they decide to foul intentionally. That free throw good from Weber. McLemore's checked in for Magic Johnson. Weber hits them both. And Los Angeles guys shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
For Toronto, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
And here is Los Angeles now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points, and he commits the intentional foul. And the first one at the line is good. O'Neal hits them both. 54 seconds. Good, he hits again.
And you had a feeling he might do it tonight. 40-point mark has been reached.
The most 40-point games in a single season. An incredibly historic year from him.
And in 1962, Wilt set the record for 40-point games with 63. Never thought that mark would be broken, but I never thought we'd see a season like this. And he continues to stack up 40-point games in this historic season.
Well, Greg, with the break in play, the crowd standing to cheer his excellence. .52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Hines. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Miracle Man, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. It's picked off. And so they foul intentionally. He's off on the first. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Wow, hammering it in!
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. There's 21 seconds left in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul. The first one falls. And McLemore drops them both. Here's Miracle Man. Here's ABC, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
And an intentional foul right there. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Johnson with the block. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour